so I have a bit of a crush on my class monitor. Let me explain. It all started when I got caught cheating off of my friend's paper during our final exams. I was so ashamed when she called me out in front of the whole class. I thought she was gonna turn me into the teacher and I would get suspended or something. But instead, she just gave me this look, threw her paper on my desk, and said, "You're welcome." Then she turned to the teacher and said, "Can I finish first?" The teacher nodded, and she finished the exam while everyone else, including me, was still working on it. After class, I went to her desk and told her that I wanted to apologize. "No, you don't understand," I said. "I really want to apologize for what happened back there. You could have gotten me suspended. I would have deserved it, but you didn't have to help me. And I just wanted to say thank you." She just smiled and said, "Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. It happens." I know that she was referring to people cheating, but I couldn't help but think that she was so cool and calm under pressure. And then she did something that made me feel even better. She asked me if I wanted to study for the next exam together, and I said, "Yeah, sure," thinking that maybe I could actually confess my feelings to her. But unfortunately, before we could make any plans, our teacher came in and told us that we had to start reviewing for the upcoming midterm exam. So I sat there thinking about how I was going to tell her that I liked her. Then I had an idea. I pretended that one of my classmates was flirting with her and I wanted to warn her. So I tapped her shoulder and said, "Hey, listen. I just wanted to tell you that Josh has been staring at you the whole time." She turned to Josh and asked, "Is there something wrong?" Then she turned back to me and whispered, "Thank you. I didn't realize." I could see that she was blushing, so I was glad that I was able to help her. We studied together every day for the next week, and I tried to find opportunities to talk to her and get closer to her. But every time I tried to give her a compliment or something, she would always push me away. I think she was trying to keep things strictly platonic, and honestly, I can't blame her because I would probably do the same thing if I were in her shoes. But one day, while we were studying at her house, I finally worked up the courage to tell her how I felt. I was so nervous, but I needed to let her know that I liked her. So I took a deep breath and said, "Hey, there's something that I need to tell you." She looked up from her book and asked, "What is it?" I hesitated for a moment, then I blurted out, "I really like you." I know this might come as a surprise, but I couldn't keep it a secret anymore. She was silent for a moment, and I was afraid that she was gonna reject me. But then she smiled and said, "I'm sorry, but I can't reciprocate those feelings. I've always seen you as a friend." I felt my heart sink, but I knew that I had to be strong and accept her decision. Despite the rejection, I still have a soft spot for her. She's one of the smartest and most beautiful girls I know, but I also admire her kindness, sense of humor, and ability to stay calm under pressure. If you like the story, subscribe my channel and hit like button and share to your friends. Thank you.